Okay, so it's been a long time since I've showed this panel on the channel. I think it's been actually about a year. It might be maybe over a year, but it's been a long time. So the AFP-100 is back. I didn't sell it. I don't plan on selling it. But I've got a neat little setup. In fact, hopefully here in the future, I will actually be planning an even bigger setup with this thing that you guys will probably want to see. So, for the pull station, this pull station, it looks like a BG10 butt, and you'd be right, but this one is actually rather unique. So, first off, I'm going to take my Notifier BGX101L. Yep. It's got that lock, and it's got the MMX 101 mini mod. However, this one here is labeled by Johnson Controls. It's got a rather different looking lock. I almost said knock. What the hell? And the module, it is branded by, it's also branded by Notifier, but it is bigger. It kind of looks like one of those MapNet modules that were on the back of the old 2099 addressable T-bars. And one thing it has that the other adjustable BG10s don't is that this one has an LED. This is actually a rare first generation addressable BG10. And it was only the ones with the Notifier modules that had the LED. This one is labeled the Johnson Controls JBGX 10L. Not a 101L, a 10L. And as for the horn strobe, which I don't have a horn strobe, I got a chime strobe. So I've actually wanted one of these for a really long time, and I wasn't expecting to get one within the past couple weeks. But this is a Wheelock CH-BF2. And this is not a BF1, it's a BF2. And the difference between the BF1 and the BF2 is that the BF1 is 24 volts and the BF2 is 12 volts. And well, 12 volt chime strobe, then why are you running that on a 24 volt panel? Well, believe it or not, the 12 volt Wheelock devices do run just fine on 24 volt panels. They are kind of being overpowered, but they still work good. And the only thing with this device that's really noticeable is, well, the chime really isn't any different on 24 volts than it is 12 volts, because they both function the same. They're not faster, they're not slower in any way, but the strobe flashes a lot faster. It's actually rather insane. But when you give it another 12 volts, that tends to happen. But it still works fine. So anyway, panel is uncontinuous because, well, I don't have the chime on single stroke, which I don't even know if you can set this chime to single stroke, but it's better. So we'll go ahead and pull it. Well, that might have killed the strobe. Reset the pull station. That was interesting right there. So what I'll do is I'll actually reset. Pull it again. Well, set that for the final time, and I will reset the pin for the final time. So anyway, that was the AFP-100, and I don't know. You know, it flashed really fast, and then it flashed really slow, which I don't know. I may end up replacing the strobe in that, which I don't really think I broke the strobe, but I think it's now somehow messed up in some way. So yeah. Anyway, that is the AFP-100, and there's going to be more videos with this to come.